Yeah, I'll be with you, right? I'll be, like, here soon, doing a thing. So I suddenly realised I needed to nip to the loo. And you know how these things go. Hang on, if I click that button, and that button, and that button, and that button. There we go. There's a bunch of buttons and a black screen. And then if I click on that, and then click on that. Oh my goodness. It's been a bit of a day. I've as I was chatting in chat, because that's what you do in a chat, you chat. Professional. And I was oh my god, sorry. Now, let's get my hot water bottle all sorted and ready. Like I was saying, I've been doing the hotel work, and it's good. It's a good little company, and it's a good little job to actually do. And yeah, I've just been rushed a little bit today. Oh, okie dokie. We're here now. Hi, and this is Melek, and welcome to part 8 of my little Dwarf Fortress playthrough thing with the Steam version thing and the dwarves and stuff. Oh my god. Okay, let's get some engraving done. I want to do the whole of that engraved. That looks like a good idea. Hello, Freya. Oh, you're suddenly interested in me, aren't you? Now that I've sat down. Now that I've sat down, suddenly I'm your best friend, aren't I? She's a little bugger. But that's the dance floor, as was previously specified. And I need to put some tables and stuff like that. So let's make it so I can select and keep selecting. She's attacking my phone. I mean, attacked my phone? It's past tense now. Hey, Chosen One. She's lovely. She's a bugger. Okay. Let's see if we... Oh my goodness, there's some really nice... Let's put a couple of marble tables in that corner. What is she doing? What are you doing, girl? She's just doing her thing. She's like, give me attention. Gonna put church tables in that corner. She's just completely knocked my phone charger, like, off to one side. My phone is on the desk off to a different side. She's just a little vandal. Oh, hey, King Mage. How you doing? Oh, hey, Chosen One. Hey, Strudel. Hi, all of the people I have not said hi to. Oh, my goodness. That's suddenly things. Right, let's get some chairs done. Oh, yeah, Freya's found her little fish. Little fish. Select material after placing. Do I have any... I don't have any marble thrones yet, but I do have some microlite thrones. That's actually not how you say that word. That's just a different word in general, actually. Microcline. I've said it plenty of times correctly in the past, but you know how it goes. What are the highest quality chert thrones? Let's just spam a load of chert thrones. Kind of feel like all the chert thrones. A 6x6 dance floor? Nah. That's too small. Clearly, as you can see, we have a much superior size of dance floor. With any luck, we'll get a load of marble chairs, and we'll get some tables of various other kinds. I mean, I know I could specify. I mean, I literally could just specify them. Like, what other kinds of tables do I want? I mean, I could just say, give me some rock salt, because pink would be a nice balance. I'm just going to call you Eclipse. Chabita? Is that Chabita Eclipse? I don't know. I'm just going to call you Eclipse or Chob. You're probably going to get called Chob a lot. Chob a lot. Anyway, so yeah, Salt Rock. I think the Saltstone stuff. We don't want any more entertainers. We've got enough. We probably want some entertainers soon for this new Uber tavern thing, whatever the hell it is that I've created. I do want to create some rooms, but I don't want to create them just immediately off the outside. I kind of want to have a little bit of a hallway and then some rooms, you know? Yeah, definitely got to name someone after old Chobby. Oh dear. So I'm gonna build a hallway. I'm gonna switch it to the all mode and then build a hallway. And then we can have, and I might as well have some big-ish rooms. You know? Might as well have some big-ish rooms. I mean, it's a tavern. Okay, that sounded good. Let's have a little look at some of these things. So we've got we've got an animal that had grown up to be a big peahen. Hammerlord is attached to their iron buckler. Oh, Dwarven child has withdrawn from society. Aban uttered the mud or the jibba. Okay. What? Am I just clicking on this and not seeing where it's trying to guide me? Let's scroll a bit up that way. No, it comes down here. Aban. I cannot pronounce that. I've not actually had that much to drink, in fairness. But all I know is come on, whereabouts is this dwarf child? You have not changed your names from any other names. Okay, let's watch this child. Normally you get into trouble for just randomly watching children, but this is an important one. Okay, so they're running around, they're picking up some few things. They've got a warthog mangled bone, some chalk blocks, and now they're in a strange mood. Okay, so what have they got? Works secretly. What have they currently got? So they've got warthog mangled bone, 14 of them, some chalk blocks, and apparently that's it? Sleeping in a good bedroom. They're reasonably happy as far as dwarven children go, I suppose. So anyway, Chobby, let me know if you want a dwarf named after you. You're in the chat. Anyone in chat gets a dwarf named after them if they don't already have a dwarf named after them. That's the general. That's them rules. And to be honest, you might just get one named after you anyway. It's just one of those things. But if you've got a preference, Chobby, then I've settled on Chobby. You know how originally he was going to go Eclipse? And possibly Chobby? Chobby seems to be the one that's settled in my mouth. You know how certain names and words have a good mouth feel? Chobby sounds to me to be the slightly better mouth feel. That it sounds less weird in my head. Not much less weird, but a little bit. Not much, Little Horn. You haven't missed much at all. But yeah, give us a preference. We have, what do we have? Anyone who's not named already is basically open for theft. We've got some dwarven children, including one in a strange mood. So I mean, if you get in there quickly and no one else has got preferences on it, you can get there. Wood burners and fish. We've got a lot actually of dwarves. We've even got some other people like elf naturalists and performers and things like that, which are either residents, or, you know, they're just earning their keep. It's a thing. Any what the hell is that? Unib Colator Sacred Boulder. What the hell is a sacred boulder? You know what? I probably don't want to look into that too much. Yeah. It concerns me. Now, what does also concern me is the number of dwarves that don't have good clothes. Fisher dwarf. Okay, Chubby, let's get you a fisher dwarf if we have... Because I wasn't paying too much attention myself. The fisher dwarf. I mean, it's a legendary fisher dwarf who is currently literally fishing. You are, in fact, a legendary fisher dwarf. Your ability to catch fish is known across the lands. So we're gonna sort you out. And I'm gonna... Is that it? Is that the correct way of doing the typey thing? Yeah. There we go. We now have our legendary fisher dwarf. Annoyed when caught in the rain. I mean, for a legendary fisher dwarf, getting caught in the rain surely is just a minor setback to an otherwise incredible existence? Legendary existence? I don't know. I'm sort of overreaching with the trying to justify why you shouldn't whinge about being caught in the rain, but I mean, it depends on the rest of the weather. Like if it's warm, like autumn rain or summer rain, even better, fantastic, because you're not going to get all cold and miserable, and you're going to dry out quite quickly and everything like that. But yeah, winter rain, fuck that shit. But yeah, I think if it's warm rain, if it's pleasant, and I mean, obviously some of you may turn around and go, there's no such thing as pleasant rain. But I feel like there is, you know? Yeah, because I think you've died horribly enough, haven't you, Chosen One? I mean, you generally die horribly. A male dwarf with a crossbow skill. I mean, we can try and find someone like that. I'm not sure how likely that is. We can always have a little look at our military unit and see if we've got something like that. Can you actually filter for things like skills? I have no idea. What I'll do is I will just put them all in here. We've got also dwarven children, millers and brewers and shearers and human spearmen, lasher, poet, miner, more elf, an armorer. Well, to be fair, Chosen, crossbows, I do need to make a crossbow squad. Now, I think I made a whole bunch of crossbows. I could be wrong, obviously, because I'm wrong quite about a lot of the things. The sentence fails. Are they under bows then, rather than, or are they under just weapons? Weapons. Here we go. Battle axes, warhammers, short swords, spears. We've got a lot of stuff. Copper spears, bronze spears. Here we go, look at that. We have a lot of iron crossbows. So I did create a load of iron crossbows. Nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new squad. And it's going to be the crossbow squad. Because at the moment we've got the knives of quieting. It's like, shh, stab. And then they have their staggered training. But I'm going to create a new squad. And we'll see who's got crossbow skills. So create a new squad. Archer, I guess. And we're going to see, assign a leader. Who's got some skills in archery? Oh my goodness. It's going to be complete noob squad. Although then again, this is a leader. proficient wrestler, a legendary Marks Dwarf. You know what? You're a scribe, legendary Marks Dwarf. Well, I think you're now going to become part scribe, part squad leader. So Luca is the squad leader there. Let's assign position. Quieting expert ancient king is an expert Marks Dwarf. Wrestlers. No relevant skills. We are going to have a complete noob squad. Well, we're going to have that peasant. Who else is going to be good? A wax worker. What do we need a wax worker for? The Sacred Boulder. I mean, they're like some kind of performer type thing. And Wild Magic can also be in this squad. It's a part-time squad. It's like a militia squad. It's not like you're going to be doing it full-time. It's yeah, we're good. A butcher. Animal caretaker. Another animal caretaker. Basically, we're grabbing a load of people who have no idea what the hell they're doing, and we're just going to turn them all into Marks Dwarves. I think this is fine. King Mage, do you actually have anyone in here? You do. You are an elf weaver, though. So, unfortunately, you are a performer. You cannot be part of our squad, King Mage, unfortunately. Okay, so, chosen one. I would say, let's have a little look. I don't think that any of these have any particular skill. But what I will do is go back to squads. Luca is... they're the Molten Paddles. I kind of feel like it's a bit of a lame name, but hey, you know. I don't know. We've at the moment, Luca is in charge. Now, I don't know whether Luca's in chat right now. Say if you're in chat right now, Luca, because you're going to have some input on the symbol. Hey, off by one. Let's take that. Let's have a little look at the equipment. What actually is the equipment? It's all leather stuff. Okay. Leather's an issue, but they're archers, so with any luck, that won't be too bad. We have the little archery range. We can assign, well, who are currently called the Molten Paddles, but we are definitely not calling them then that long term. This is the bit where I'm like, So they're going to train then. Okay. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do is... They have multiple orders. Patrol and train. Oh, my mouse has suddenly stopped. What's going on? What the hell happened then? Well, the chat just suddenly stopped bloody working. What is going on there? What the hell is going on? That was weird. What is going on? Delete that. Oh, well, we've got that. And then paste that back in. There we go. Bloody thing. Bloody thing. There you go. You end up getting the little message. Do not reveal your password to anybody. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, fair enough, Wild Magic. I will keep that in mind. What I'm trying to do is make it so that the... paste, 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 and then copy, paste, 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 and then it's brain, paste, paste, paste. I don't know. Maybe he's not receiving enough. Is it being stupid? Is YouTube being weird? I think that YouTube's being special. I've refreshed things and restarted streams. Let me know if you can actually hear and see... Let me know if the stream is doing a thing. Okay, I'm just double checking that that looks good. Okay. So I've got the molten puddles. Doesn't that like Lucas Online? So what we're going to do is we're going to say, hey, I'm going to do some stuff. Now we've got in this squad Ancient King and Wild Magic. Wild Magic, you're here. So as far as I'm concerned, since you're in the squad, you might as well get to choose what kind of detail we have on this squad. So let me know the sorts of... because the symbol is going to have one colour. The background is also going to have a colour of some sort. But then the symbol you also get to choose. Because, you know, as far as I can see, Luca's not online. Even though Luca's in charge of this squad, you get to choose. You're like... You're not second in command, but you're close enough that we can get you to choose, since you're part of it. Now, the other question, Chosen One, is while Magic is thinking about the symbols and stuff, do you want one of these dwarfs as being your dwarf? Because, you know, it's a thing. Yeah, here they are. They're going to be Mark's dwarves. Ah, that sounds good, Chosen One. The symbol is the hourglass. So that one. Okay. Colour whatever. kind of feel like I want to put like a sand color, like your time has come. There we go. That'll do. But now I need to be like, what are we doing? Let's randomize a few things to see if we can get something better than molten paddles. That is fair. Yeah, hiding the chat every now and again would be a good idea. But yes, I keep kind of not realizing what's getting covered by chat, because I don't see the chat on my game. But even though I know it is in that corner, well, that side corner, whatever we want to call it. Yeah. But yeah, at the moment, I think we're probably fine with it just being there while I randomize things. The canyons of sculpting, the racks of principle. Floors of working, the sunken tors, the lenses of creating, the geared pools, the mechanical gleams. Peaceful torches, I mean, the peaceful something is amusing, I guess. A rear compound. Can we... Oh god. The X. Peaceful breakfast dumps rim mightinous belt. The peaceful belch. What the fuck? Yeah, it's remembering to look over to see, because I kind of know that not much of the screen is covered, but obviously it's quite important when that's needed. The peaceful belch. I mean, to be honest, at the moment, I'm kind of just going to leave it there. Now the question is, I just tick that, click equip. Some of them are starting to grab things. I can see an amount of weapons and things like that being grabbed. That is good. In fact, what I'm actually going to do, I am going to try and... Nice! The peaceful killing. I mean, to be fair, Wild Magic, that actually sounds good. Warthog Bone Warhammer. I wanna see this thing. I wanna see this thing. It's obviously gotta be sexy. So, this is Leganethel. It's only worth 1700, in quotes only. This is a Warthog Bone Warhammer. All Craftsdwarf shit is the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of Warthog bone. On the item is the image of a single grain wheat in chalk. I mean, it's simple. It's straightforward. The fact that it's actually a proper warhammer, I don't know how effective it will be in combat, but it'd be kind of fun. I do like the idea of the whole peaceful killing. So I am gonna turn around and let's see what we get. So L, can I just... The peaceful killer. It's not killers, though. I mean, there might be a way of... Hyphen compound? Oh, I see. I see what you're saying, Little Horn. Yeah, because it's made of bone rather than, like, you know, adamantium or something like that. So it's less likely to actually mutilate dwarves for their transgressions. But for now, it's definitely one of our cool items. So, oh, who in fact. Oh my goodness, look, we've got 2 people who actually want to join as citizens. Question is, are they actually any good? Ozplek Glided Hushed. It's like gilded hush. I want to say gilded, but it's not gilded. It's glide. What is the past tense of glide? Glided? It is glided. Because it is glided hushed. Anyway, so Glided Hushed and Stone Aqua. Who the hell are they? We've got an awful lot of filthy elves. Oh, that's the only problem, is that they have... They tell us the name that's translated. Osplek. Gilded Hushed. Glided Hushed. Whatever. The first name should be correct. Wild magic. I have to admit, I just assumed it was kind of like the best at everything. Like a lot of games do tend to do it that way. You know what? What's the worst that could happen with just approving 2 random people to become citizens? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I should probably go through the notifications. You're right. So various people becoming recruits and militia captains. If we look up in the area, we have an ancient king currently doing archery practice. So that's cool. We're getting some actual practice happening. So I'm happy with that. We've got various stuff to do with bone hammers being made. We've got striking various materials. We've got various warthogs fighting, and Luca becoming an elite Marks dwarf is fighting. Various things. Gem Cutter has been elected mayor. I mean, Nomoran is now mayor, apparently. Merchants have left. People have become different roles, different professions. Masterpieces have been created out of various church things. Visitors, rain. Orders have been completed. Stuff cannot be done, and sparring. There just seems to be too many notifications. Look, I've already got two. Brew drink from plant is done. More stuff that can't be done. God damn it. More stuff that can't be done. It's like, what the hell, game? You just want to piss me off, game. That's what you want to do. Right, anyway, so chosen one. We want you to have somebody in this squad. Who are some of these dwarves? Ast. Who are you? Who are in fact you? We have someone called Ast, who is a recruit, who's currently listening to poetry and is quite happy. Just generally, just a happy dwarf. 2 lovers, 2 children, 40 years old, so you're quite young for a dwarf. You're a wood burner by trade, but currently you are a recruit trying to become better at shooting people in the face. Yeah, it doesn't jump out at me at being amazing. So, Kadal. Soldier, no activity. You should be shooting people. Adequate butcher, blah blah blah. Again, nothing jumping out at me. Euphoric due to inebriation. Obviously that's good. So let's put that back now. And Ornul. I don't know how you pronounce that kind of accented O. To be honest, I don't really know how you pronounce a lot of accented characters, to be fair. You have a tame ram pet. An animal caretaker. I wanted to say caretaker, but I think it's a caretaker, not a caretaker. You know what? Stuff it. Yeah, the flashing names basically means you're legendary in something. I need to double check the training regimen because at the moment they got monthly orders, view schedule, off duty. What's the difference in off duty and It's just off duty. So they shouldn't be a recruit doing nothing. They should be a recruit doing practice. There isn't enough practicing going on, as far as I'm concerned. Not enough practicing. Damn it, trainees. You need to train more. Absolutely, little one. It's one of those things where I'm like, Well, that's the thing. It's like a militia. They're not like full-time soldiers. So every now and again, they're going to be off duty and doing other things. But it doesn't hurt for people to get trained up in military things, I guess. Definitely useful. Indeed, wild magic, but it was just kind of like because they have no other skill other than being a recruit soldier. Even when they're off duty, it just shows them as recruits. So it kind of suggests that they're on duty but doing nothing, when actually that's not the case. So it's just one of those things that, oh, excuse me, oh my goodness, sort of throws me off a little bit. Right, I am gonna do some more diggy dig. Because I think... Oh. No. Sure. Oh, that's a bleepy thing. Yeah. It's that aforementioned hotel. Okie dokie. Oh my goodness, people spelling my name incorrectly in a text message. It's like, I work for you. You know my actual name. You should be able to spell it correctly. You know, it's like basic stuff, guys. Basic stuff. Right. Let's do the diggy dig. A lot of marble. I want more marble. Kind of feel like marble is something that I want more of. And at the same time, I can dig out a few lines. And I realize that I'm digging out a few lines of white stuff. Yeah. You think so, off by one? I mean, I guess there's something in that, I guess. Very good, though. Very good. Well, they can wait. Okay. Oh, they're slowly smoothing all of that. Oh, and they've dug out all the rooms. Awesome. No. Well, I'll assume the caves is a bad thing, wild magic, but what I actually do have is that drawbridge there. So I do have something that whatever happens down in the mines, I can hopefully ward it off, deal with it, whatever. Aha, we have a caravan! Nice. But yes, I'm fully in agreement with Little Horn. Is like I've got basic defenses. It's fine. Although that said, I am actually gonna probably put some archers and stuff like that in or around here at some point, because it'll be fun. Because I imagine bad things are gonna come up here. I mean, I don't know. But that's why I've basically got that there. And I think that the lever for that is, like, here. I mean, there's one way of finding out, is you click on it, and you, yeah, look. That lever there. That microline lever lifts that drawbridge. I don't know, Chosen One. I get the impression no. It probably reduces their accuracy, maybe. Oh. Let's have a little look at what we can flog. Cucumber seeds. Got barrels of all kinds of things. Quarry bushes and plump helmets. I think plant barrels we probably want to leave alone. Ash bars, beds. We want to start making more crafts. What the hell is in here? What the hell is in this bin? Ah, it's the warhammer and also a spear, which are the legendary ones. I need to put them on pedestals somewhere, just, you know, to keep them separate. But that's why that is an expensive bin. Okay then, King Mage. We'll catch you later. Take care. Loads of coke. Some iron bars. I mean, literally iron bars are pretty cheap at the moment. Not gonna lie, they are pretty cheap. Yeah, blocks aren't particularly useful yet. Random shells. Weirdly enough, not worth anything still. A dog hair crown. We still have that dog hair crown. I don't even know. Well, the idea, Wild Magic, is that the bow people don't ever have to go into melee. That's the general gist, I would have said. I've got so many crutches encrusted with gems. Like, this seems like an inappropriate object to decorate with precious things. Apparently I'm wrong, you know, it's the exact thing, apparently, that needs to be used for such things. But oh well. Underwear, hatch covers, large gems. Meat. We've got a lot of rhinoceros meat. Hot damn! To be fair, the whole debate about whether or not you can put heavy armor onto archers is kind of a bit moot, because I don't want to put... I mean, that's looks nice. Look at that. Holy crap. You know, that's expensive. Archers, if you get in to melee and you end up getting butchered, you should have stayed far away. You know, you've got melee people that do that job. You are not one of those melee people. Stay away. Stay away from the melee. Iron minecarts are incredibly valuable. They must take a lot of iron bars to make, otherwise that's just a huge way of farming, just turning an iron bar into something incredibly valuable. Okay, let's leave it at that and let things get brought there. Oh, diplomacy. I am your liaison from the mountain. Liaison? Okay. Information added. And what do we want for next year's? Nothing in particular, dudes. Let's discuss what we're willing to offer your craft stores. A need for handwear and rings. What? I think they wanted crutches and splints and stuff. I mean, I don't know, Little Horn. Maybe? Possibly? And that's next. Okay. What I want to know is the current traders. What was their thing that they wanted to offer an absolute shed ton for? Well, ideally, Wild Magic, when I position when I lift this drawbridge and it forms an impassable barrier with loads of fortifications here and upstairs here, the Mark Stores won't be able to get down to the enemy. I also do want to do something similar of lethality here, but we can see about that. In many ways, having the downward slope down here would have been, or just directly straight ahead would probably be a better idea. But yeah, this is just one of those things. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. It's a nice big pit. Need to fill it with lava. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. Although I need to also see how the bottom level is doing. We just need a lot more mining dwarves. What do we actually have? Is miners... Only the selected miners do this. We need more miners. We do need more miners. This peasant and this lye maker, and this brewer, and this animal, and chosen one. While you're not doing soldiering and shooting people, you can mine. This butcher as well. Another caretaker and a shearer. I'm going to assume, which is possibly not the correct thing to do, but I'm going to assume that we have a sufficient number of pickaxes. I need to specify some tables of different kinds. I just wish I just happened to have it, you know? Oh, well chosen. Yeah, basically you ended up being one of the Marks dwarves, obviously, because that's what you wanted. But you are an animal caretaker by trade. And that reminds me yet again, I want to switch you to full-time training. Those Marks, all those Marks dwarves, I want full-time training. Oh my god. I mean, don't get me wrong, pickaxes are a horrifying weapon to be on the receiving end of, but it's to make a specific squad of pickaxe users, it just seems a little odd. We got any wood? Got wood. Yeah, we've actually got quite a bit of wood in storage. Storage. I kind of feel like the legendary stuff I want to put on display a lot. I don't know. Our actual legendary stuff, if I go back into weapons, yeah, here we go. It's a silver spear. I don't know whether a silver spear is particularly great. But yeah. Well, I think the shrine is already upgraded off by one. We did actually put, well, I did put a thing in the Amethyst Sanctuary. It is now a temple complex because of, I think, one item that I put in there, which I thought was kind of funny in a way. It's got 13 worshippers, 25 needed for a high priest. But yes, it's got upgraded quite nicely. Yeah, silver in reality is not a. It's not like gold. Gold is terrible for tools and weapons and armor and things like that. But yeah, silver's nowhere near as bad. Yeah, having a few little shrines. I mean, I'm going to call them shrines because of size, but then upgrade the crap out of them. Okay, let's get some doors in. Really want those archers to train more. Do I have... let's actually... Because that's a barracks. I think if I can... There we go. Maybe... Yeah, store your stuff. and then the archers will train here, I guess. I just like the fact that there's this stray cat skeleton still stored in the food attic. I assume that the miners will eventually mine. Eventually. I'll be honest, guys, I haven't really looked too deeply into... Well, I haven't looked deep at all, really, into anything like the damage types and stuff. Okay. Let's get our trader. Okay, let's start trading. Mountain homes. Let's see what you guys have got. You've got some gems, you've got some metals. We can do all of those. We don't really care about ropes and chains. Let's collapse things. That makes it a bit easier. Flasks, I mean, Although I will grab that leather water skin just because leather water skins are a thing. Musical instrument, that's a bit pricey. A dach. Might as well. Toy axes. Cages. We've got a boar. I'm not that interested in boars. Dwarven rum and beer. We might as well. Buckets, not bothered. Battle axes, warhammers, picks. Hey, Luca. You've just become like in charge of a Marksdwarf squad of complete noobs. Like none of them. I don't think even you necessarily. Your character knows much about being a Marksdwarf, but yeah, all crossbow crazy people. Not too fussed about that. All the robes, all the cloak, all the shields, all the bucklers, helms, caps. Again, not really that bothered by any of these. Gloves, sure. Mittens, I mean, they're a bit expensive. We'll find some cave spider silk, I'm sure, at some point. Now, what have we got in these bags? Cave wheat, pigtails, more cave wheat. I'm not going to complain about that. Some helmet spawn, sweet pods. I'm actually just going to grab a lot of these dwarfy seeds because we do lack certain things. We could have more plump helmet spawn. I'm not gonna complain about that. Well, you had some skill, Luca. That was the thing. I think you had archery skill or Marksdwarf skill or something like that. So it wasn't like a completely crazy thing for you to be in charge of that. Well, it wasn't the silk itself, Little Horn. It was mittens made of silk. Huh. Interesting. bolts of various sorts. Meats. We've got a lot of meat, so we don't really need meat. Fish, plants, thread. There's not a huge amount of thread, so I'm going to leave it. Oh, grab a backpack at least, and some quivers. Because leather is not high on our. We probably do have actually a reasonable amount. I'm not so sure chosen one. I think it might have been. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Right. Iron bars, iron bars. So yeah, here you go. Have a bunch of iron bars. We can have this expensive quiver, and this expensive cheese. That one bloodthorn splint. Let's get rid of some of the cheaper crap though. Jeez. We can get so much for trading almost nothing. We're gonna trade some iron. I mean, I don't even now want to trade the iron. I just want to trade the random splints that have been encrusted with gems and shit. You know what I mean? I'm like looking at this thinking, why are we trading something valuable again? It's here, have a bunch of crutches that have been encrusted with gems. It makes no sense. None. But yeah, let's trade. Let's trade. In fairness, we could probably just now go a little bit crazier and trade even more things, but I don't know whether there's anything that I really care about. Like, what is the Trium Beyond? I don't even know what that is. Ooh. Well, I definitely won't know what it is if I click away from it. Oh dear. I am tired. It's been a day. It's been a day. I'll give you that. What I'll probably do is have a break in like 20 minutes or something like that, so I'm halfway through-ish. Have a bit of a break. I don't even know whether I want to grab coffee. I kind of feel like I want to chill for a bit. And coffee may prevent the chillage. I think chillage is a word, yeah? Yeah. No trader needed. I think that's probably fine. Right, so we've got nobody training archery. This disappoints me greatly. I want to put some... Oh, now I've just lost my headphones. Well, I do actually have Earl Grey in, and I think that's probably... That's actually a really good idea, Luca. Yeah. It's actually an incredibly good idea. I like the idea. Anyway, furniture, armor stands. Where are the armor stands? Military. Probably armor stand. Here we go. And I'm just gonna put a few more. We need more armor stands. How many armor stands do we actually have on order, as it were? Why is there no alphabeticalization of this? I just feel like I'm gonna miss it so easily. And I'm certain that armor stands are in here. I mean, maybe. But not this high up. Rock doors, wooden barrels. It's not a bad idea. And Wild Magic can have them pull it, you know, from the main store. But armor stands. I want armor stands because they do seem to store their armor on the armor stands. I don't think I have any armor stands in here. Or I'm blind. Could be that I'm blind. No, I'm thinking that for whatever reason I didn't have a order set up for armor stands. Let's do it. Stone. And let's spell armor wrong. There we go. Armor stands. Armor stands. I don't need crazy amounts of armor stands. But I can definitely set up that. And then as you rightly say, we can kind of like dig out a little bit of the wall here. And have you guys are quick. Nice. So bolts, obviously, no. I mean, yeah? Isn't there like, we've got a lot of metal. We're going to burn through a lot of metal just making bolts, I think. Now, I think that, yeah, it's from there. So, let's do the first taking thing. So choose a stockpile to which the selected stockpile will give, take, done. So I believe that this tiny little stockpile will, the selected stockpile will take items from here, stockpile 8. And stockpile 8, which I really should name my stockpiles, is the sort of a general war stuff. And what is this? Stone, but specifically, so misc stone. Are we gonna name all of the stockpiles? Wood main. Wood upper overflow. Come on. Wood lower overflow. You see, it's like I can name things. I can do organized. How much damage does a baby do? I mean, it depends on how hard you throw it, I suppose. Gems main. Not that there's any other gems, but call it main, that'd be good. 1d4 minus 1. I mean, we're doing D&D stuff now. So, or at least TTRPG, so, I don't know, I feel like if you're throwing a baby, I mean, that's an improvised weapon. I'm going D&D 5th edition, so that's an improvised weapon. I would argue 1d4, you wouldn't even get a minus 1. I think just 1d4. If you're throwing a baby, like properly lobbing a baby, and you're like a warrior, I kind of feel like, yeah, just I mean, I don't think you're wrong. I think I'd be more, and I would say that the baby then also takes the damage roll. So you lob this baby at someone, it does 1d4 damage. Oh, a baby is unwieldy, absolutely, but that would then be a penalty to the attack roll, not the damage. I feel like that with it being an improvised weapon, unless you're proficient in improvised weapons, you wouldn't get your proficiency modifier added to it. So it would be a pure, and it's not a finesse weapon, you're throwing it. So it would be a pure strength roll. So it would be your strength modifier added to a d20, no proficiency roll. And on a hit, it will do a d4. And I would also argue, which is not rules as written, that you wouldn't even get your strength on top of it, to be honest. It was just d4. Well, a chair, an actual proper wooden chair, I would say as an improvised weapon would be a d6. And I would let someone add their strength to that. But again, it depends on whether you're doing Pathfinder, whether you're doing D&D 3.5, whether you're doing whatever other... D20 systems are out there. I mean, D&D's fantasy. You can't measure everything accurately when it comes to things like this. But, if I had to make a damage roll on a baby, then yeah, 1d4 bludgeoning, I guess. Okay. Nothing particular. More things we're hitting. Sparring, visitors. What is this? Oh, we've got the liaison, which I think we've already done stuff from. The caravan, which we've done stuff. The spear dwarf Woofle is fighting. What are you doing, Woofle? The hell's going on? I think that the great horned owl decided that messing with Woofle was a bad idea. And it stopped. It just simply said, I ain't got time for this. Ain't nobody got time for this. And just stopped. Which I think, to be honest, probably for the best. Otherwise that owl would have got wrecked. Damn it, dwarves, dig out these tunnels. There's an awful lot of things that I want digging out that are not getting dug out. But I think, again, it's just because... Oh my god, yeah, it was... potentially a lot in here that got dug. Why is the gypsum getting dug out? It's not necessarily what I wanted, is it? That's gypsum. I'm pretty sure it was the opal clusters that were getting dug out. I think I might have accidentally made it so that it just followed the entirety of the gypsum. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe that's why they weren't doing anything. They were too busy following my previous foolish instructions. Silly, agitated wildlife, wild magic. It's gonna get itself killed. Little Horn, I hear question mark. I don't know where here is. All I know is that yes, they end here, and then I will continue them again in a bit. Because basically that's what that's for. That's gonna dig down. I'm winding that corridor area so I can put another stockpile, another minecart, and then continue the minecart down. Because I wanted a staggered approach. So that we had multiple minecarts running at once. It's still dragging things around. I mean, past Little Horn? I mean, here? I don't know, yeah, it may be withered plump helmet. Are people not collecting stuff? I mean, dudes. Dudes! Plant gatherers. Everybody does this. Well, so yeah, there's no reason why they wouldn't be plant gathering. Oh, the gypsum hall. I mean, the gypsum hall, was kind of accidental. But no, it's not. It's, oh god. Actually, yeah, that's a problem. I've dug it in such a way that's going to cause problems. No, you are absolutely right, although you may not have been intending to be right in this way. But no, that's probably why they're not mining anything, because of the problem in that. Yeah, let's yeah. Yeah, the ramp has gone. Let's make some constructions. Can they just simply... And I don't want to say use nearest. Yeah, the ramp is gone. So what I'm gonna do... But no, it's yeah, well spotted for the incongruity. The incongruity? Yeah, the incongruity, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that, and do that. And go up, and do that. Nope. Not gonna do any of that. I'm gonna do that. Nope. Come on, all. I just cannot click to save my life now. Look at that. Yeah. No, well spotted on that. I didn't quite understand what you were saying there, but you are absolutely right. That was a thing that was important. And now I'm going to have constructions ramp, use closest, do ramps, and then that will then build ramps there and continue that. Okay, that's why nothing was getting done further down there, is because I destroyed the ramps accidentally by getting them to dig them all away. Looks like the rest of it is good though. Those stairs are in. And dwarves are doing dwarf things. Is that a slope? That doesn't look like a fucking slope. Is that a slope? I mean, it is. It says it's a slope. It does not look like a slope. It really doesn't. Okay. I guess that's a slope. I need to create mine tracks. I'm not sure the best way of making them... Yeah, I've done it. Did that minecart just go up? These doors are dumb though, that's the problem. He's probably carrying the minecart full of stuff up. Like, that guy's probably carrying it. Or just carrying a rock. I mean, at least there are wheelbarrows being used. is there... Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. 7 is that. So 7 is what I wanted, yeah, okay. That's a ramp. I'm doing channels for no reason whatsoever. There we go. Well, we've got some Morganites. Well, a restaurant. I'm in the process of building a tavern which will have restaurantiness going on with it, I guess. But it's not yet not yet up and running. I don't know what that blacksmith's doing. What are you doing? Just eating. So one person's randomly walked into this building, this tavern that's under construction. It's not a tavern yet, you know. It's technically it's nothing at the moment, but they've just decided this is a big room. It's fancy and smooth, and it's got a cool dance floor and a table. I'm gonna just sit here and eat. Yeah, that's the thing, World Magic. I know the difference. I just clicked the wrong button when I was setting that out. Which would not have worked too well. Let's get the... They're gems? Oh, they're just malachite. Oh, it's just an ore of copper. Let's highlight that. Will that actually... Yeah, it will. Look at that. What are you doing? Playing make-believe. There's like a child just down in the deepest parts of our minds, just like, I'm going to play make-believe. I believe that I'm a miner. I mean, they are a miner. They're a child. Meh. But yeah, that's a bunch of marble that we've dug out. And then I just need to wait for things to... yeah, because the water levels also are weird. Because I think that that's working. Problem is, you don't always know with Dwarf Fortress whether or not things are actually working. Pagey. I mean, to be fair, Luca is fair. At the moment, you are sleeping, Pagey. You've got poor everything and are clumsy. So, but I don't know what you've actually been doing recently, Pagey. You're an animal trainer, but you haven't been training animals because we don't have any animals to train. Well, we have animals, but I've not set anything particularly. What are your thoughts? You're blissful because of the bedroom. You're bored after unable to practice a craft. Interested after watching performance. Empathy. Blissful again. Satisfied, fond, content. Interested in remembering a fine, tastefully arranged display furniture. Display furniture. And you're now satisfied at work, even though you have no job. You're just odd. You're just an odd dwarf. But then, aren't all dwarves super odd anyway? Well, BM Selly or BM Seller, whatever. Not got into anything crazy yet. Another child ended up going into a fey mood. You have not. You're actually having a fairly boring life. You're ashamed to have no shirt or shoes. I should probably set up a clothing industry. I think a clothing industry would be a great idea. I'm going to set up a clothing industry. Well, I'm going to set up clothing manufacturers. In fact, I'm going to set clothing manufacturer right here. It's kind of really important to get some clothing done. Damn it. My brain. It's on gem mining mode. Let's switch it to all mining mode. And what I can do is dig... No, I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. So up the top, middle, down below, stairs. There we go. So what I can do is I can set it so that there's always at least like 2 skirts and 2 shirts and 2 sets of shoes. And do you know what I mean? Like have it all in 2s, because at that point you end up in a situation where you're like, the moment someone grabs them and starts wearing them, it produces more. And it will take slightly longer for everyone to then get good stuff, but it does actually work out in the long run to be a slightly better way of doing it. Because then you're always going to have a couple available. So we are going to create a workshop. We are going to create clothing and leather. Clothes specifically at the forefront. And then we're going to create leather at the back. And I think some of these have already been produced over here, but they're a bit too far away from where the leather and cloth and stuff is stored. So it's just kind of like, Probably a better idea just to get them set up here. That then gives them access to that. What I will do is put a stockpile here. Now, this particular thing has ammo, armor, and weapons. Okay. Okay. Now what should happen is they move all the ammo, armor, and weapons upstairs, leaving all the... Look at all those busy dwarves doing their busy thing. And then in theory, I mean, guys, please feel free to put, you know, bins up in the storage as well. Bloody idiots. Dwarves are just stupid. I mean, they've basically got all these breastplates and helmets and stuff, and it's just like, just put it all in a box. Put it all in a box. I want to wear this box. There's a lot of things going in the box. I'm happy. Patch's hyena, being the rightful heir, has inherited the position of Lord of the Council of Grasp. I mean, I'm gonna have to screenshot this. Just so that Patches can see it, because it's like, Patches doesn't come on here very often, and that's fair enough, you know. She's busy. She's a busy hyena. Busy yeen. There we go. That has been posted to her. Well, it looks like the bins are good. Yeah, because there's a leather bin, a cloth bin, cloth bin. Like, most of these bins are raw materials. So we're in a really good position to actually being able to sort out some manufacturing. Whoa, Luca, whoa, that escalated quickly. Whew. I feel like that's a bit much. Okay, I think after the break, which we're imminently about to have, I'm going to set up some leather working and some clothier things. And and then we can have a little look at the notifications and see what's going on there. But we're gonna do a whole intermission thing, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. Now, what did we have to begin with? We had some classical. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the whole poll thing. Still need to sort out something where the voting power and everything is stronger, but no. Music during the break. We're going to do cinematic. We're gonna do alternative punk. We're gonna do I don't know, rock. I mean, I should know, shouldn't I? Really? And then what the hell was the other one again? Ah, yes, electronic. Boom. So yeah, you guys have a little vote for what music I'm going to leave on during the break. I'm going to have a little break. Obviously, that's kind of what break means. And we're going to see about. I mean, I'm going to have an Earl Grey. I'm actually going to, I'm going to follow that advice. Get a nice little sip of Earl Grey. Because it'll just be nice, it'd be nice. And then I can chill. Because I got up at like 5 o'clock this morning. And that was an amount of time ago. And I'm still not quite into that kind of shift working stuff. Like normally I'm like a 9 till 5:30 kind of a wizard. And this has been definitely a bit of a change in pace. But it's been good. So... it's been good, but it does mean that toward the end of the day, I'm just kind of like lagging, just lagging a bit, I guess. Hot chocolate is a good idea, Pagey. Looks like Cinematic's gonna win this one. Not had that many viewers. We had a bit of a drop out as well for a while. I think because of the technical issues that might have kicked in at some point. But I'm gonna call it in 10 seconds. And again, like, oh my god, you balancing it all out for me. I wish that you guys could see the percentage totals because it doesn't appear visually on the stream. But anyway, I'm gonna call it and then click end poll. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna click end poll. Which, unfortunately, has resulted in a 3-way split, because why the hell not? Oh my goodness. It does show at the top of the chat, Luca, for you guys, but in the stream, my little chat window, basically that thing that's... No, that's not flashing on and off, because that button doesn't control that there. But anyway, yeah, this little thing here, that doesn't then show the results while I'm reading it. But either way, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to put some... Hey, let's do the mixed bag of cinematic, because it's kind of that's the varied sort of exciting kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. It's impossible to know precisely what you're gonna get with this. Like, what the hell is this? Well, enjoy it while I'm gone. I'll be back in a bit. So yeah, I've got my Earl Grey, and I just want to show you guys something. If you're here, she's like, I got up, so I made my Earl Grey, and Freya got out of her little warm, little hutch thing that I have a little hot water bottle for her there. And then the moment I sat down, she was like, hop, hop, boom, and she's just crawling into my blankets. So I just want to show you. Look at that. She's just like forced her way into and under the blankets that are on my lap and around me. And she's just like, yeah, I'm just going to live here now while you record your stream. You don't mind, do you? Do you? Starts purring, 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 purring. It's like, I suppose. Sorry for the poor quality photo. It's dark in here and it's like the front camera of the phone, but she's just kind of like, yeah, it's warm under here. Yeah. I mean, you might actually be able to hear her purring, actually. Yeah. She's adorable. Anyway, I suppose I should try and position myself in such a way I can actually do the stream. Because as much as you guys probably don't mind hearing a little bit of purring and stuff, I suspect that, you know, there's an amount of like, let's do some game stuff, shall we? So what I wanted to do, as we left off, is to get some clothes and some leather stuff done. Now I don't think we've got anything already set up, but I could be wrong on that. Yeah, we've got lots of armor. Like, why is armor the top priority? I don't know. So if I have a little random look at a dwarf, like, show me a dwarf. Show me a random dwarf. What have you actually got? So you got socks, shoes, a dress, trousers, gloves. That's actually a very good point, Little Horn. Oh boy. So Nomoran has ended a mandate and a ban. Oh my god, do I have to? Oh no. Nomoran is starting to, you know, as our first official noble. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. We're gonna have to start looking. That's something else we're gonna have to start thinking about. Yeah. I like the fact that I can pretty much just hear Freya purring through my headset, through my microphone, through my headset. It's adorable. Yes, chosen one. Yes, you can hear her purring. She's being an adorable little monster, aren't you? Yeah, she's purring away. Anyway, the live stream. Although then again, technically, she is live streaming cat purrs. So, I mean, yeah. But yeah, the mandate is definitely something I could do with finding out. Woodburner, Elf Dancer. We've struck various... What the... Moonstone, Tiger's Eye. Ooh, look at that. Violet... Spessatine. I don't even know what half these things are. Then again, I think most of them I don't know what they are, but we're hitting things. Lasher, Master Lasher, various visitors, iron bolts, things that can't be done, sparring, a couple of random animals have grown up. Left click to recenter and expand. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, nothing there. Fighting, Wuffle's fighting again. Else of entertaining. Huh, interesting. A study stroke scribe person. I mean, actually, I'm going to keep that on the list just so that I can deal with it. But yes, a mandate. Export of warhammers is prohibited. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. Because it would have been worse if it was some, like, anything that menaces with spikes of stone is prohibited. And it's like, oh, fuck, that's basically every decorated item we cannot now export. Oh, yes. Earl Grey is good. It's good. One good thing my coffee machine actually has is I can press a button. Once it's warmed up and everything, I can press a button and it just spits out hot water. So I don't even need to boil a kettle. To be honest, not exporting alcohol is not a big deal. Do you feel the storm? I no? Question mark? What I'm going to do now, though, before I start doing anything else, is a clothier's shop. Let's make dresses. Let's make gloves. Let's make shoes. Trousers. A cloth vest or a cloth tunic? Because shirts apparently aren't a thing. I'm going to assume tunic. I mean, I feel like a tunic is probably good. Paige, don't ask these questions. So a dress, some gloves, some shoes, some socks, I'm guessing, would also be a good idea. I don't know what else we necessarily would need. I mean, technically, the gloves are kind of a... Do you guys really need gloves? I mean... Like, how many of us wear gloves day to day? You guys still catching the odd purr. Yeah, I know tunics are top, but it was a case of, is it something that has to be worn on top of something else and in this game, and therefore is going to be invalid as a top for people who don't want to wear a dress kind of thing? You know what I mean? It's... Like vest. What's the difference between a vest and a tunic? A vest sounds like it's an undergarment, but you don't walk around in just a vest. But it almost implies that maybe you need a vest underneath your tunic. And the toga, of course, that's a full-on Roman kind of esque thing. Mittens, like what practicality? I know what in real life. I know the difference between a mitten and a glove, but in this game, why are they different? Like, why do you have the options for both? And coats. I don't know. I don't want to go crazy with too many different things, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm just going to have it so that they make basically two at a time. But obviously some things are made in pairs, so we need to make sure that they get done properly. They are, Little Horn. They absolutely are. Mittens don't have separate fingers, and gloves do. But in Dwarf Fortress, what the hell difference does that make? Does that mean if you're wearing mittens, you're getting a penalty to your work speed? Or... I don't know. Anyway, so dresses. Boom. If we have fewer than 2 dresses, make more dresses. No, 3 dresses. Fewer than 3 dresses. I mean, technically. Oh, I mean, I don't really know. I don't suppose it really actually matters. doing it that way is kind of pointless, in a way. I suppose I should probably keep it as it is. What do the girly dwarves wear? Chosen one. I mean, they're not all dwarves are all burly. Sort of, I'm trying to think of the Gimli quote now from Lord of the Rings. Like there was the whole kind of, and some people have led to believe that there are no female dwarves, and that male dwarves just spring out of holes in the ground. And of course, the real reason why people think that way, it's just preposterous. And then Aragorn, something's like, it's because of the beards. It's just like, oh dear. It's a good scene. It's a good scene. Yeah, Gimli was just enough comic relief without being too comic relief. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it wouldn't have been too much more before he was just like this stupid. Like, he had his moments, but he also was a badass. You know, like he won the competition versus Legolas. You know, he did actually win. But that's in the director's cut. But yeah, he did actually win, and he actually killed more. Or at least at one point, anyway. Well, there's a thing. And now I'm going to do some leather. Leatherworks. I mean, there's some leather armor. Backpacks are obviously useful. I also want a quiver. So leather, backpack, quiver. I'm guessing leggings. Shoes. We're eating cloth shoes. Let's not do shoes. A helm. And obviously we want high boots. Or do we want low boots? I don't know. What's the actual practical difference between a high boot and a low boot in this game? What's the mechanical difference? Oh, Freya's moved anyway. So you're not gonna get any more live stream purrs. Oh. Leatherworks. Toga trousers. Water skin. That would be a good idea. I don't really want to go crazy with these things. 3. These are high boots. 5. Helm. There's going to be this rush of activity when it comes to these things. Well, I hope so. Anyway, we don't want any of that nonsense like laziness. All I'm saying is, thank goodness that we have managed to deal with all of this. Huzzah! Oh, hello. Sparring, Patches Hyena ban mandate. Oh, the Miller cancels. So we've got someone who's got a Fey mood. You know what? Yeah, let's approve the study. Moldath Xenonfath. Moldath. Moldath sounds like a Lord of the Rings villain. Really, really does. Okay, so you're in a strange mood. What are you gonna do though, Miller? You're grabbing some marble. Okay, so it's gonna be some sort of stony marble thing, I'm guessing. What else are you getting? What else? Cave spider silk. Okay. Rhinoceros leather. Oh no. OBS, why you do this? OBS, why? It seems to have reconnected now. Let me know when you well, basically let me know that you can hear me saying to let me know that the stream's fine again. I don't bloody know. Okay, 5-second hiccup. That's not too bad. That could have been a lot worse. Oh, hang on. So Moldath Xenonfath Miller has created Oramen's Shal Stibomost. I did babble a little bit, Luca. You guys should be used to that by now. A marble Ursus. Is that like a musical instrument component or something? Oh my god, it's like a full-on grand piano. What the fuck have you done, man? Look at it! It's like a full-on grand piano! It's like furniture! What the hell? You've created a marble grand piano! Okay, so, this marble grand piano, highest quality. Decorated with pigtail and encircled with bands of round marble cabochons. It menaces with spikes of rhinoceros leather, and on the item is an image of rose-cut gems in giant cave spider silk. It is a large, stationary stone musical instrument that uses leather bellows to pressurize air, ultimately blowing it through any of 330 stone pipes. So it's basically an organ, a huge organ, pipe organ thing. The musician directs air through the chosen pipe by playing a glass keyboard. It has flute, pipes, reed pipes. The instrument has 7-octave range. It's... what the hell? This is crazy. This has got to be, like, deployable somewhere in the new... Yeah, that's surely that's something we can put, like, right pride of center. Like, literally here, at the back, in the middle. Boom. It's... I mean, there's literally no other choice than to put this incredible grand piano in the middle of the new tavern. Oh, hey, Darth Malak. We've, Nah, it's got to be the tavern. It's a musical instrument. It's got to be in the tavern. We've got to show it off to all the visitors. Like, I get what you're saying about the, about it, you know, the temple, it would be good because also they have musical instruments, but, is it dining halls or meeting areas? Taverns are meeting areas, aren't they? I'm trying to sort of, like, re-equate my brain into, like, what this whole thing is about. It's an inn, yeah. We're going to create a new inn/tavern. The creative spices. I mean, I don't know whether that's fantastic, but okay. Oh god, thumbs up. Oh yeah, like and subscribe, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you'll subscribe, click the little bell icon so you get notified of my new content. I don't know what accent that was. It was odd. But yeah, click that bell icon. Yes, definitely. Yeah, you go find my OnlyFans and definitely definitely donate. It has lots of pictures of pussy or something. Mostly Freya. She's a cat. It's fine. Yeah, comment section. Yeah, definitely. You've got a comment section things. Right, furniture, beds. Yeah, we're doing beds. We're doing beds. Disgusting, filthy beds. I don't know how to do inns. I'm gonna be honest. So the fact that I have these bedrooms, I have no idea whether or not this is gonna work. We'll figure it out. And I'm going to leave it at that. So you set them up as like normal bedrooms, but then link them to the tavern so that they belong to the tavern. That actually kind of makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so if I remove that permanently for a laugh, select that, accept, add. And then the Inky Pepper, I actually quite like that name. And then we do bedroom. And then you click add. The Inky Pepper. Not yet, little horn, not yet. I'll get there. I probably could do with checking to see if there's a load of other of these inns and stuff that don't actually even exist anymore. Because I think I may have deleted them and then they still sort of exist. You know? Like Creative Spices. I keep forgetting about the multi option. There we go. Yeah, that's much bloody easier. So do we get money for people staying here? I don't even know how it works. Like, I just sort of did this because I figured that it probably was a good idea, but I hadn't actually thought beyond that to, you know, whether or not we actually get anything good. But yes, storage now is going to be... I'm going to dig out the back room. And there's going to be some Good stuff. Rented rooms total 2 out of 12. Does that mean that we've already got people renting? Why is Wild Magic living in the inn? Wild Magic dude, I'm sure you have your own bedroom. I mean, literally that was it. You just decided, fuck it, I'm gonna live in the inn. This is my bedroom now. I have no idea. Maybe you didn't have a bedroom. I'm pretty sure I have a sufficient number of bedrooms. I mean, I might not. I may literally not have enough bedrooms for people. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong off by one. There's plenty of people that I am aware of that, well, not personally, but you know what I mean? It's like I'm aware of the concept. I know it happens, but it's like still not necessarily what you want by default, you know? I think I should just get some more beds manufactured like that, and then just manually do this one because it doesn't have a bed in it currently. There you go. Then maybe people don't have to live in the tavern. Maybe put beds in some of these rooms and then they'll be okay. I did get a big influx at one point, didn't I? We can make some things. We can put some doors in some holes and I don't know. Stuff. And what I'll do is if I don't have any tables that are of appropriate, like I don't even know what some of these materials are all about. Excuse me. But I'm gonna do it. Oh no, I'm doing it wrong. Naughty. Let's get some tables in that's like just around behind the door. Because for whatever reason that seems to be the thing that I like doing. And then the actual inn, I need to produce tables. And since we have marble, okay. Did we get any marble thrones? Yes, we did. Marble thrones. We've got a sufficient number of chert thrones, but we'll do chert throne there. Paigey, little on. Let Paigey train a war dog for the military commander. That would be kind of cool. And I'm thinking quite ready for doing that kind of stuff yet, though. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I'm not ready for in this game. Let's be honest. Well, they're all bedrooms that are now assigned. Yay. It was probably about bloody time that I got those bedrooms sorted out. Are these all bedrooms? These are all bedrooms. Bedrooms that are all bedrooming. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Oh, apparently though, stray animals are dead. Inside the hospital. And inside the halls. Why? I think probably they need to be pastured. I think I need to pasture them. Where are the animals? And how do I pasture them? I actually don't remember how to pasture things. Do I select? I think I select the pasture, don't I? Oh, hang on a second. This is not... No, this is a pasture. Yeah, it's a pasture. I mean, the pig, that sounded like it wasn't a problem. But let's put the peahens and the boars and the other thing, and that's a rabbit, and we'll just shove them in the pasture. There we go, we can pasteurize them, I suppose, technically. Is it... I mean, I don't know. That's not the correct way of using that word. I think we automatically have animals being butchered. I could be wrong in that. Because, yeah, everything like armadillos, rhinos, everything. Yeah, we're definitely pasteurizing them. I think that's the... Or at least we're hoping to pasteurize them. What even are some of the things? Was that like a snake or something I saw in here? Or an earthworm? What was going on with that? I thought I saw a... I thought I saw a putty tat. Oh, it's a louse. And then you've got a stray great horned owl. I mean, the fact that it's tame is great. And we've got a slug under there somewhere. There's like some really weird animals just wriggling around in our pasture. I'm not so sure whether I like it. Nice. 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 What's this thing? That instrument needs to be shoved somewhere. There's so much stuff that these guys just aren't keeping on top of. It disgusts me on a very fundamental level. There we go. That's enough of stuff. I assume paging. I mean, I don't know how useful the owls will be in that sense, but okay. Why the hell isn't that working? I thought, and that's perhaps my issue, was that, and that just, I'm certain that's how it worked before. Or do I have to... Do I still have to dig across there and then... I didn't think that that's how it worked. I didn't think that's how it worked with the slopes, but I'm guessing it must do, because... Yeah. Oh my god, chosen one. What the fuck? Yeah, I think it's because I kind of forgotten to start digging above where the ramps need to be, because I've been doing this multiple sessions in the past. This is how I've been digging this downward spiral slope thing. But apparently, I've completely forgotten what the hell I'm doing. Maybe more Earl Grey is required. Still got some more. It's getting a bit tepid. Don't see any problem. A little bit tepid. And then this, I suppose we can spread it out a bit. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's yeah, I just forgot to start doing that overlap thing. It's all good now. It is all good. What are we actually digging through? Oh, I mean, we've got marble walls and we've got all of the good stuff. I'll say, I mean, I don't mind the marble. The marble's nice. The silver that we get. But things like gold, that's kind of what I want. I want some gold or other things, you know. I want other valuables and goodies. And with any luck, we're not too far away from them, but I just don't really know. I don't want cave trolls. No, that doesn't sound like a good valuable material at all. I didn't think we had platinum. We might. You know what I'm going to do? Well, obviously you don't, because I haven't done it. But I'm actually going to do a sensible. Maybe. Maybe it's a sensible. It could be a dumb. It could be a that's useless Smelek kind of a thing. But I feel like it's probably a sensible. We'll see. Oh, Elven Caravan. Oh. Has some filthy thief stolen a precious? I like how everyone's in here and it's actually technically closed, but you know, never mind. We'll activate it again. Let me very quickly just add some booze storage. And yes, I'm going to have separate booze storage for different kinds of booze. Need another marble door, ideally. I will mark the booze storage for booze, but I'm just got other things that I need to do while it's in my head. Like, I have priorities of things which... I just have priorities of things. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I mean. I know what I mean. Ah, it'll be fine, chosen one. You're way too pessimistic. Yeah, those babies like do D4 damage. It's awesome. Instructions. Bridge. After placement. Like that. And a schist. Yeah, exactly. Wild magic is in fact correct. Rock mechanisms, but can I specify? Because that's a schist bridge. So I kind of feel like I want a schist lever. It's just rock mechanisms. It doesn't look like you can specify. Yeah, chosen one. We've got a lot of people. Number of times the task will be performed. Conditions for activation. Validated by manager. Yeah, we're going to need more bedrooms, Chosen One. That is true. The material. Here we go. Oh, why is it not alphabetical? Oh, it puts the things we've got. Oh, I suppose that's... I'll allow it. I see what you did there, off by one. Very clever. I like how making that pit this time has actually worked out a lot better than pretty much every other time that I've tried to make something like this. It was censored, but I just like revealed it anyway, because why the hell not? I bet, off by one. A likely story. Okay, right, let's go. Ugh, someone's stinking up the kitchen. Rotten prepared warthog lung stew. Oh my god. So minced muscle and minced prepared warthog lung. I bet it doesn't even have to be rotten to stink. The hell? I would not want to go anywhere near that. Let's get a broker over there. Let's get a door. See if there's a marble door. Yes, there is. We get another marble door. That's good. So, booze. We want booze. 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 Drink plant, I guess. So we're gonna have Dwarven beer, I guess. I mean, is it? No, it's no, not durian wine. It's dwarven wine. Is made from plump helmet, I think. And then in here, well, we don't want to have no dwarven wine in here, but I'm just trying to think the best way of dealing with it. Well, we do actually want to retire this tavern completely. I don't know, off by one. I think the thing is that it's the censorship thing it's not called censorship. It is just filtering, and it's either on or off. And it's not just swearing, it's also spam. And we do get an amount of spam which automatically gets filtered out, which I then ignore. And sometimes we get spam that sneaks through the filters as well. Yeah, but live chat still has filters. But they're different? I don't know. I don't know. There are things that make no sense. Well, that's what I'm going to do, Wild Magic. But the problem you've got is the moment I do that, like I want to put wine and I want to put rum and blah blah blah. That's not the problem. The problem is the moment I turn around and make that wine, it then means that wine is going to be taken out of here, or all the wine's going to go in one place and not the other. Is it going to balance it correctly? Do I make it so that you know what I mean? So I think I'm just going to turn around and retire this tavern. Bit by bit, anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna, yeah, gonna get rid of things like dwarven wine out of here. Then what they'll do is I'll move all the dwarven wine to the new tavern. Then I'll see what we've got that's not dwarven wine. And let's be honest, it's mostly dwarven wine. Let's be I don't even know whether... I mean, it's all plump helmets, so it's dwarven wine. We do every now and again get other things, but of course they get consumed, and then we're left with whatever's left. Got some interesting materials. Oh, we've got a lot of marble tables now. Which, actually, to be honest, we can just turn around and slap them all in the rooms. I like how we've got this moderately distributed thing. Well, I kind of would like a colour scheme, as it were, for the tavern. I'm not like going crazy for it, but I'd like it. You know, idly. See marble thrones. They're nice. But I'm gonna then put church, and then we can obviously deplete the church thrones, and then the Nisus, or the nice. Is it nice? Nice? I'm not sure. There we go. Well, like, no, seriously, Off-Bow-One. It's like I'm not being incredibly strict. Because if I was being incredibly strict, I'd be having microcline rooms here, or marble rooms there, microcline rooms there, chert there, and then rock salt there. I'd be pushing more rock salt stuff, although I say that I should really be pushing more rock salt stuff in general anyway. But either way, you know what I mean? It's like I am not matching it massively, but I'm trying a fair amount to do it. But yeah, someone stole one of our precious things. Was it one of the temple things? It was one of the temple things. Someone literally stole one of the temple things. Yeah, and and the value of it plummeted. So someone successfully stole the, was it the earrings or something? And off he hoes. I see what you did there. Very witty. We need cabinets. Use closest. These ground floor rooms are definitely the ones getting more love. We do have 2 artifacts in storage. It's always a tricky one. I don't think we've got anything particularly amazing toy. I mean, that toy's like a masterwork toy with various stuff shoved in it. But the we've got some cool weapons. Yeah. And then we need some furniture, specifically some storage for cups. So a chest. We can put them either side of the door. Well, actually, that's a good point, to be fair. I thought I had pretty much a encrust all kinds of things with gems command on, but I think I may have only had it on briefly. Yeah, the skeletons are like, they're medical skeletons, you know, like those donated to science skeletons. So they're like anatomical stuff for reference. It should be very reassuring, Chosen One, you know, that the doctors and surgeons and you know, they're taking it seriously, you know, making sure that they know properly, you know, the anatomy of a dwarf or any creature that comes along, you know. I feel like you're you know, worried about nothing. Well, you can't just experiment on dwarves. You know, you've got to learn the basics somewhere, at some time, someplace. I actually think I might just turn around and say, just encrust like loads. So cut gems forever. And then encrust finished goods. And then I need our gem cutters, which I probably should double check to say that. See that I'll yeah, we've got gem work. We got Nomaran our mare, and we've got our scholar who's a dabbling gem cutter. A high master gem cutter. Well, the dabbling gem cutter's not that anymore. Yeah, we've got our legendary, and high master gem cutters and gem setters and things are going to be doing that. Though, as has been often mixed up. Why is that suddenly lost? Let's do it. Setters, and cutters are different, obviously. Obviously. I mean, I suppose crutches and splints are... There's got to be a way. I mean, I don't know whether that's how it works. Oh, it bloody does. There is a thing. The notifications, I know, they're going crazy. I don't know how to do this. Okay, well, maybe there's something in here then. So there was a mandate that's been changed. Oh, God. Now what? Make warhammers. I can make warhammers. Okay. Warhammers can be made. That is actually easy. I'm gonna just do this directly in the metalsmith's forge. Okay. Make weapons and ammunition. What? No. Iron warhammer. God, that was disappointingly annoying. Oh, no. No. There we go. There you go. Warhammers can be forged. Migrants. Merchants. I mean, there's not much I can do there. Weather. Growing things. Stray dog is dead. Striking various things. Titles. Visitors. Things built and sparring and... Well, that's the thing, is I'm not... Well, I'll tell you what, right, it was stolen from here, right? So, what about Unib, whatever his face is? Let's interrogate him, see what he may have seen, I suppose. Wow, there's just no convenient filter for this. I think it might be easier for me to look for lowercase description title things and look for that boulder. There we go, yeah. Did that do anything? Okay. I guess that's a thing? So we've got a mayor, a militia manager, medical broker, bookkeeper, militia captain of that. Yeah, I will do Chosen. I'm just like, do we actually... How do I know... Like, there used to be a sheriff, I think? But that's the thing, is like there doesn't appear to be a sheriff anymore. I need to sort out the mayor's quarters. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Luca. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe that's the dungeon master. Oh God. What have I done? What have I done? I've accidentally assigned something to something that requires things. Shit. You see, I've not appointed any guards, but... I guess I should have got a dungeon master, which is slightly annoying, because I didn't really click that once you've assigned someone, that's it, they can never be relinquished without death. The guard captain takes on their duties. Well, looks like our Fisher Dwarf is a competent leader. Oh my God, there's so many requirements now. This is disgusting. So many rooms I need to ideally build. Probably shouldn't have bothered with that. It was just such a tiny little spell area thing. Tiny little speck. Nope. Clicky clicky. Okay, let's make sure that if there's any furniture that's... My goodness, they're milling around in there good, aren't they? Nope. That is not what I wanted to do. Furniture. Table. There we go. Yeah, I just toggling the wrong... Hey, rock salt! Chert. Chert. Perfect. Well, not perfect quite yet, but we're getting there. Furniture, chairs. No more rock salt, but we've got chert thrones and marble thrones. Marble thrones I can deal with. Indeed, off by one, indeed. I've got a lot going on at the moment, trying to assign things and build things and make sure there's enough rooms, because if I don't build the rooms now, I won't remember next episode, and we all know how that's going to end up going. So if I do those ones there, I can then turn around and blitz just a load of doors. Well, it's more to do with... Let's try how to word it. I know that the stream is coming to an end soon. So there are certain things that I will remember to do that are important, and there's certain things I won't remember to do that are important. The investigation isn't that important. I also still need to assign someone to actually perform the investigation. Still need to get their rooms sorted. Still need to therefore get all of that sorted. And I also need to put more chains in the dungeon. But all of those are kind of less priority than making sure that everyone has enough places to live. So it's all a balancing act. That is true, Little Horn. You did do that. Was it last episode, episode before, something like that? And that's not a bad shout at all. Not a bad shout. Because if I make a dormitory, then if I see that it's being used, then that's a fair guess that, you know. What the hell is going on here? Why is some random rotten rhinoceros meat just stinking up a hallway? Why are there just random things in the hallway? Like, those cotton trousers just sat there, not doing anything, just taking up space. Nobody knows. Machines fluid, lever, select material, shished mechanisms. Because that was something that was needing to be done a while back. Okay, and then we have this schist lever. We're going to link the lever. We're going to go all the way down to here. Hey presto. Ooh, let's clink. Do for now. Oh boy, there's a lot. There's a lot going on. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a random peacock. We got random scrolls inside the tavern already. Random people sleeping in the tavern. I mean, at least the tavern itself becomes a kind of dormitory in a very small fashion. Let's see if there's any more. Actually, the doors, I don't care about the material because I don't have any requirements for doors of any particular material. Oh boy, things are getting a bit busy with things, and I like to leave it unpaused because it kind of feels, you know, there's like an urgency to things. Okay, so tables, there aren't any rock salt tables. We don't need any tables of any other kinds. Furniture, chairs. Do we have any micro stuffy, whatever the hell they are? Church. Nope. Okay, chairs. Chairs. Yeah, we don't actually have any. We don't have any stuff that's appropriate, really. Let's just chuck that in there for a laugh anyway. Everything's too much of a hassle. Counting? Who the hell wants to count things? My god, that sounds a bit like maths. Who the hell wants to do maths? That'd be crazy. Okay, so we've got a bunch of bedrooms done. Oh boy. We're getting there. Slowly but surely, we are actually getting there. As far as new, glorious dwarven homes are concerned. They're not glorious yet. But they're not bad. And I think by a lot of people's standards, they are quite luxurious, being 2x3 with lots of things. Oh my goodness. Oh, I am really flagging with the tiredness. It's been a long day and an early start, and I've already whinged about that. So I shall whinge no more about it. No, I'll probably whinge more about it. It's kind of inevitable. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there. I think we're getting there. We've had big influxes of population. We've moved the tavern more or less. There's more work to do with that, but you know, we're gonna read these notifications. Sparring, weather. We've got a bookkeeper, so title reassignments. We've got some visitors. I mean, 2x2 is still moderately luxurious. The bluish walls at the rooms. These ones? Because that's lignite and a microcline. In the basement... Ah, jet. Yeah, jet's pretty fancy. We've got another squad of Marks dwarves. I don't really know how good the squad is yet. If I click Ancient King, I don't know how easy it is for us to spot. Yeah, there's no... I don't know if there's an easy way of viewing the squad, you know? Like, they're all archers, but I don't really know how good they are at being archers. Know what I'm saying? Like, I could look at each one, but I don't really know without faffing around. I mean, I can at a glance tell that this Marks dwarf hasn't been training. But we'll see about that. The leather armor is already in progress, Chosen One. You saw me set up the whole things. In fact, there's leather stuff happening. There is leather stuff happening. You just need to... and look, we've got loads of leather here. It's just leather stuff isn't happening. Yeah, I know where to find it, King Mage. It's the fact that there's no big list somewhere where I can look at the entire squad of 10 dwarves and see what relevant skills they have simultaneously. The only way that I can sort of do that is do this, which then shows me who is in the Peaceful Killer squad. But that won't show me relevant skills for that squad. It'll show me the relevant skills for this squad, which is melee, and that's not what I want to check, so it's a pain. It's a thing. Although we've lost position in these guys. Kind of feel like we need... I mean, there's a competent swords dwarf. Kind of feel like you need to go in there, dude. Anyway, ah, boy. So yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. We're gonna we're gonna say sort of bye for now, I guess. Well, not bye. We're just gonna do a thing. Oh my god, just like so weird. Destination known, blah blah blah. Devoid. Let's get some music going. And this is going to be what was voted for before, but a cinematic. Well, I mean, you guys couldn't make up your mind. I had to make up your minds for you. So, you get what you're given, I guess. Oh, boy. Oh, dear. I think I did alright actually today. It's good to be earning some actual decent money. Well, kind of decent. We'll see how it goes. Just sending a text. Sorry, guys. I'm not very chatty at the moment. I'm just replying to my boss saying what days I can work. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. That's sorted out. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, it's not going to be a long outro, but I'll you know. But yeah, we had some interesting events during that little playthrough. We had some a couple of legendary things being made, one getting stolen, so we have a net gain. That's always good. Move the tavern, set up some leather and clothing stuff, although that seems to be taking its time. I think I might need to set something up so that it can, like, old tattered clothing gets disposed of, I'm guessing. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I did. Sorry, I did notice the comment at some point, Chosen One, but I think there was a lot going on at the time. I did notice that there is a new one. I've seen a couple of the trailers, and I mean, like, I love D&D, and I would absolutely love there to be an awesome D&D movie. However, previous D&D movies have been shit, because they just, yeah. The thing is, D&D doesn't translate well, so you kind of need. This is my theory, is that they say, hey, you know, you guy, here's D&D, make a film based around this game, and the screenwriter's like, okay, cool, I'll take D&D and I'll try and make a film out of it, or whatever. But what they kind of need is they kind of need to say to someone, hey, we want to make a fantasy film, right? And we want some characters like these sorts of characters, you know, and we want dragons in it, and we want it being an epic kind of like group of people come together and iron out their differences and defeat the evil guy. And then after the screenwriter has made a film, they then flavor it as D&D by adding the D&D things, because I kind of feel like trying to start with D&D and make a film, I just don't think it's going to work very well. So I kind of feel like they need to make an awesome fantasy film and then just flavor it D&D, and that's kind of cheating. It's almost, I just feel like the moment you try and make, it's like trying to make a film out of a computer game. It's you're just doomed to fail. Well, no, I completely disagree, Herr Strudel. Actual D&D campaigns, of which I have been in and ran a few, I don't think they do make, like, specific parts, sure. There's certain little bits of each campaign that would make a good film. But it was like... Yeah, I just think a lot of a D&D session is not really going to make a good film, and I don't know, I just feel like it's films made from D&D suffer from the same fate as films made from computer games. There's this problem where they just, yeah. It seems to me like if you make a novel, a book out of a computer game, or a game, or a tabletop game, or whatever, and then try and make a film out of that, then that can work. Books seem to be this universal gateway medium, which you can make anything out of, or make anything into a book, and that almost then, I don't know, sanitizes it in some way. I don't know the wording. I mean, I'm still going to watch the D&D film. I've got no hopes for it, in the sense. One for All. I mean, I know the all for one for all phrase, the Four Musketeers, or is it? No, it's the three, D'Artagnan and the Three Musketeers. I don't know about something specifically called One for All, though. Oh, okay. Well, I know Critical Role. I think most people know Critical Role if they know anything about D&D. Yeah, I wish I had. I don't even have time for Critical Role at the moment. I just like. I wish I had the opportunity to be doing other things and have it like on in the background, so that I could kind of vaguely be aware of it and then kind of keep on top of it, but not. Because it's like an episode of Critical Role is like 4 hours or something. The short vids is good. I quite like some of the shorts of various channels. Shorts can be quite fun when you can't be investing that much time. But I'll keep it in mind. I'll add it to my long list of things to watch. Oh god, I've got so many things I want to watch, and it just never happens. Sad times. But anyway. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. Hopefully I wasn't too sleepy or distracted. Or maybe I was distracted just enough to be normal. I don't know. But yeah, I thank you all for popping around. Well, hopefully see you on the next Dwarf Fortress. Or more specifically, the next Minecraft stream. Which should be in 2 days. I think I've got it set for 2 days' time. Yeah, 2 days' time will be a live stream for Minecraft. I also want to... And also, yeah, sad times, Witchpunk. Sad times. You need to get here earlier, man. You, like, missed it by 3 hours or so. But no, thank you all, and thank you to all of my adepts as well for supporting the channel, as per usual. Wouter, Ancient King, Necromancer, Nakomi Summers, Matthew Prada, Estrudel, Luca, Jordan Whitaker, Investigator. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you to all of my apprentices as well. You know who you are, because there's a good couple of you at least here right now. So thank you for your patronage, and thank you for your and don't forget to like and subscribe the channel, because that's what we have to do here in YouTube land, to beg for the likes and subscribes. That's gonna. Oh dear. Yeah, but take care, guys. Thank you for your amusements and your chatting and your support. And I will see you again next stream, I guess, or next video. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Let's do it. Okay. Bye.